Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading for June 17th to June 23rd. Happy Father's Day to you all, and I hope that you're doing well. This is a general reading for any sun, moon, or rising Sagittarius sign. We can get a sense of things to be aware of and guidance for the week through the cards, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we have the Page of Cups, we have the Three of Wands, and we have the High Priestess, Major Arcana card. And, you know, the Page of Cups, I think about the Page of Cups often because it's really such a sweet and kind, and I think it's a very authentic meaning behind it, which is the desire to feel love, to express love, to give love. And you can see how he's kind of holding his cup towards perhaps someone, and then there's a fish within it, which can symbolize creativity, something new perhaps. And when we think about pages can often represent new beginnings, similar to aces in a way. So with this Page of Cups, perhaps you have an opportunity for an emotional exchange with someone this week that's pleasing, that makes you feel good. Perhaps someone is on the same wavelength as you in where you are emotionally. And, you know, that's a real key in life, is to find people who support your emotions versus, dig against them. It makes me think of a moon trine moon aspect in synastry, which is a very wonderful understanding each other from a emotional standpoint, point of view. And so here's this Page of Cups. It could be, again, someone within your world, maybe a young person. It could be any person, frankly, who can offer you something that is going to make you feel maybe more beautiful or more accepted, simply more loved. So we love to see the Page of Cups in a reading, and here it's right against the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands, we're looking at the perspective of this merchant or this business person or whoever he may be. And he is gazing out over the waters, with the ships, with the mountains in the distance. And perhaps he's taking it all in, and he's contemplating what's next. And I often think of this card as a card of exploration, a card of the long vision, of your long game in life, of what you want to do and what you want to achieve, and where you want to go. Because, good Lord, we really don't want to stay in the same place. We don't want to become stagnant. We don't want to become, mired in the routines that don't bring us pleasure or happiness. We have to think about how I can broaden my horizons, how I can expand my life, my vision, my hopes, and the things that I want to do. And it doesn't mean that you have to stand on the rocks and look out there. You could be sitting at your desk at work or at home, taking a moment to just think and to let ideas come into your mind, and to maybe express them on paper, in your journal, in your diary, in your calendar. So this is a card of travel. Some people may be traveling, others may not be at this time. It's a card of expansion, of seeking growth, and maybe it's literal growth of growing your business bigger, or creating a bigger reach. And for some, it just may, again, it may come to an internal place where you are, where you're really thinking about your vista of your life, of what you can do to put you in the best place possible of what the universe has, held in store for you in order for you to grab it. So with the Page of Cups, the Three of Wands, we have the High Priestess, who sits here with knowledge and experience and talk about the emotional component of really understanding what lies beneath, intuition, all kind of good things, your dreams, your subconscious. And so when I see the High Priestess, it makes me appreciate and makes me focus on that I need to honor my intuition and my hunches. I need to allow the signs kind of to drift in, because sometimes we see things on the road, a license plate, street sign. So I wanted to continue on. I actually got a phone call that stopped my recording on my phone, and it was a friend, I think, to let me know about our Supreme Court Justice Ginsburg, who passed away today. So, intuition, expansion, offerings of love, emotions, support, always needed within a week and within a life. So let's take a look at an oracle card and get a little more information. So this talks about dream talk. Your subconscious constantly and subtly speaks through your dreams. It's just one of the many ways which your soul and those here in the spirit world can reach out and communicate with you through signs, symbols, messages, and more. And it really does fit in perfectly with the High Priestess and the feeling of fluidity and of allowing those messages, the symbols, the hunches, the gut feelings to be listened to and to be acknowledged. So my friends, this is what I have for you for the week, and I hope that you found something here helpful. If you did, go ahead and subscribe, like, leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. I wish you the best, and I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.